So, our first technology as humans was clothing. We took from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and then we immediately covered a nakedness that was not sinful at that point, trying to hide from God, hide from one another. This clothing used a technique, weaving, it said weaving. In the scriptures, and we made clothes to cover us because we discovered a problem. It's problem solution. That's how technology worked for us at the beginning. The first technology was clothes. That technology was immediately abandoned. We don't know if God formally got rid of it, but he definitely gave them something more substantial upon expelling Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden. What he did was he gave them clothes of animal skins, which is almost universally understood from theologians as kind of a proto-sacrifice. Like we see the sacrificial system inside one generation begin with Cain and Abel. So we understand that this was a sacrifice, that animals died so that God did not have to kill Adam and Eve for their sins, so that they continue living, knowing that there was a future Savior that would perfect those sacrifices. And from that sacrifice, we are covered with the skins. God's technology of clothing, as opposed to ours, is tied to worship in a way that can't be removed, because you can't unkill the animal that you peeled the skin off of to cover your shame. And that is something that haunts me to this day. That God's technology is inextricable from worship. You can't not use it for worship. It has something to its construction and nature that the way you get it is through worship. And this is a theme you see through scriptures, if you look carefully enough, that the things he uses specifically are always in the context of worship. The boat that he stands on so he can address a crowd is in the context of a sermon. The whip that he makes to cleanse the temple is meant to restore proper prayer and worship and sanctity of the temple and its grounds. So God doesn't do technology for function like we do. God does technology for worship. It's what technology is for.